abundance of magic. However, that will be their choice. Vultur Gaming, heavy underdogs versus evil geniuses. Let's see what they can do.
All right, moving on in. EG coming off a very convincing win in our previous casted game here on the stream and here in this studio. If you're just tuning in, I am AC, joined by Merlini. And, you know, EG has looked
Okay,
at
predictions. We got to do this. Player with the most kills at 10.
I'm going to go with...
Whew.
I could see Sumail doing it. I can see Sumail moving around and making some shit
we'll go for
happen.
Sumail.
Barracks Destruction. I'm going to go 20 to 30. Nah.
I'm going before 20.
You think so?
Yeah. Total Nova, Roshan kills.
0 to 2. Because I don't think the game's going to go longer.
Team with the first tower kill.
I'll be EG.
Ooh, this one could actually be Vultur because of THC. I think this is the only one I'm maybe have a question about.
I'll go EG, you go Vultur, and one of us will be right.
Okay, that sounds good.
Cool.
I'll go Vultur.
All right, so with the serious business now handled, Vultur has smoked, and they are moving into EG's safe lane jungle. Let's see if they're going to be able to find anything. It's a 5-man smoke. Fear's in range. Has not placed a skill point yet. They're going to get eyes on him. There we go. Smokes pop. Pings out. And they're going to snowball in. And he's going to go ahead and take rage. And then just a rage through the stun. And don't know that that's going to be that big of a loss. So Vultur trying to do something cute. And again, can't blame him in a situation like this. 20 seconds till the rune spawn.
Yeah, 5-man smoke. Riki kind of roaming around a little bit. Rage kind of destroys their initiation. Unless they have ice shards, but that's a really far-fetched idea, I think.
All right, standard rune stuff, and it will be Vultur that takes the bottom rune, and up at top, Sumail will get that one. So as the lanes take shape, let's take a look at who's handling who. It's going to be PPD playing on the Ancient Apparition. He's setting up shop here in the safe lane on the Radiant side. It's going to be Sumail, as mentioned, on the Timber Saw going to mid. The Tidehunter, played by Universe out in the offlane. Riki going to be handled by Zion, that 4 position as mentioned. He's joining PPD and, of course, Fear, who's on our Lifestealer here down in bottom. On the other side, Vultur. We're going to have Negro playing on our Tusk. It's going to be DDX, I should say, on our Batrider, going one-on-one with Sumail here in mid. Shungod has actually taken the Jakiro out into the off lane. He's joined, nope, never mind, not joined by the Oracle, who's up at top. Going to keep an eye on bottom just for a moment to make sure nothing happens. Yeah, just going to do some damage. And the Abba, Abaddon, going to be farmed up, it seems, by Algodon here in top lane.
Carry Abba.
How do you feel about Carry Abba?
Very underwhelming. There's only one of his skills that really synergizes well with being a carry, which is Frostborn. Or, sorry, Curse of Avernus. But it's really good at beating down towers. That's why I think they picked it. Just to right-click towers down very early. And Iron Talon already on Tidehunter. He's already level 2. Doing pretty well there.
Up here we go. Negro trying to get in the fight a little bit, steal what he can. He's sitting on just level 1.5, so full levels lead. I do hear an open wounds. They're going to engage on Shungod. Down at bottom, first blood. Put it in the books, EG.
That was easy.
I love the predictions, by the way. It was actually asked in our production chat. It's like, is there a way to get rid of that? It doesn't make for the most coherent production. It's like, nope, sorry, we all own the battle pass, and unless you're on an account without it, you actually can't get rid of it. Jumpman, a.k.a. Sumail, engage here in mid, but nothing doing.
Yeah, he has 10 stick charges, so no pressure at all. Not even scared.
So, I mean, we can see the way things are shaped up. Talk to me about the lanes. I mean, mid is what it's going to be. How about the others?
Bottom lane, Jakiro. You generally see Jakiro in dual lanes. Like, Jakiro Ogre used to be fairly popular, but he just has no escape if he's jumped on, especially if you don't have any points in Ice Path. And that's kind of the build nowadays, is to go max dual breath and liquid fire for maximum damage. So, looks like he's going to be forced to go to the jungle right now. He does have Iron Talon, so he's that going for him. Top lane, you're really scared of a carry Abba. Not really, because you can just kite him all day, and you have an AA to deal with him quite easily on top of Timbersaw. Very good versus strength heroes, and heroes that just aren't really scared of carry Abaddon, because he doesn't do that much damage. Snowball coming in. Oh!
Shards are there, but the reaction's coming. He may be able to turn this, as Tide didn't have a point in Gush. If he had a point in Gush, I think they get at least 1, if not 2 kills there. Instead, DDX and Negro both make it back to safety, minus a lot of health, though.
A little bit of error by Sumail, though. He got stunned as he was timber chaining. Zai, no points in Blink Strike, but with Orb of Venom should be an easy kill. Cuts down the tree, no chance of escape.
All right, Zai, you got to do work. We want our points.
Wait, what'd you choose?
I think I chose Zai.
I chose Sumail.
Did you? Oh, no, that's right. That's right. No, we both chose Sumail. I thought about Zai.
Prior to 10 is like a... I think overall in the game it would have been Timbersaw, but prior to 10 is a little bit more difficult. It depends on whether or not the offlaner feeds the carry a lot or goes to Iron Talon jungle.
Right. Well, it's 2-0. EG piling it on. Our CS leaders, the Abaddon, scary or not, is near the top. He's hitting a 23 for 3. It's 23 for 4 for Sumail, though, as he continues to do work here in mid. He's quite a bit ahead of the Bad Rider DDX, sitting at just 16. The Tide, fairly well farmed, all things considered, sitting at 13. Then it's just a grab bag after that. Zai up, they're going to try to go on DDX, unable to catch him as he does make it up to the high ground. They're still going to try to chase him down as he does have a haste. It looks like DDX very well aware of it, trying to find some safety. There's going to be the Timber Chain, and they got him as Universe was there with an anchor smash just for good measure. And in the meantime, the Jakiro has died again as well. So I think the question of will you feed the safe lane has been answered.
Things clearly not going too well for Vulture. I wonder what they're going to do with carry Abba, maybe like a Vlad's first on him so they can potentially do Roche and try and get something out of this early game for them. Universe under the eyes of an Observer Ward, but they can't really do anything about it. Tusk really needs a partner if he wants to kill anyone, but they are constantly being hounded by old Riki.
Yo, Ricky.
Doesn't even need to get Tranquils.
Yep, Windlace, pretty good item last I heard.
Yeah.
He's going to continue to move around. He may get eyes on Shungod if he bends right.
Oh, he definitely knows. He has an Observer.
Oh,
He knows what's happening.
Yep, you are correct. Let's see. Yep, he's just going to go ahead and get some backstabs in. Here comes the TPN. I mean, just forcing a reaction from the Tusk.
They have dust, but
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
they need Bat here.
Oh, misses the shards. I mean, I guess he blocked and changed his path. Uses his Fairy Fire. Is he going to lose him in the trees? Yeah, and he will. Yep, Bat was there, but Daylight and the dollar short. So what should have been a kill, not the case, and one begins to wonder, could this be another game that EG whitewashes?
Well, seems pretty close to that. Seems pretty likely.
By whitewash, I mean hang a goose egg on him. No kills at all. Well, the efficiency certainly in favor of EG. 6 minutes in, they've built a 500 gold lead per minute as they are closing in on 3K gold advantage. And I don't even know. Like, what do you think the plan is overall? I mean, there has to be some timing with a lineup like this to Vulture once they hit.
Get Abba up and running with the curse. He doesn't have any miscoil.
Oh, DDX. Oh, hit with a gush. Not going to get in, though. Have no detection.
And only level 2 on the Jakiro. Is he going to go for max liquid fire so they can get some tower damage? Not sure. They are level 6, though, on Abba, so...
Gankatin coming mid. Negro has eyes on Sumail. Sumail, they're level 7. 3 points in the Timber Chain, and yeah, they're actually not going to engage.
Zai TPM bottom, eyeing for a kill onto Chungod.
And Chungod, third time's a charm. As that's another kill for PPD's Ancient Apparition, now 2-0. Sumail actually did Timber Chain under the Tier 1 mid and get pretty aggressive, and there's just nothing doing. They just don't have any damage. It's only level 2.5 for Negro, and yeah, he's dead. 6-0 now, as EG making this game look like the last.
They sure are.
So if you're EG, what's your closeout plan? I mean, you're just 7 minutes in, but you're in such good shape right now. You're probably talking about, okay, you know, steps at least. A, B, C, we're done.
You keep tracks on the Abba. As soon as he leaves the lane, you know that Vulture are doing something together. But for now, he's going to be parked up top. So the next thing I'd be eyeing for EG is to wait for something sneaky. Just 5-man smoke or 5-man in a Roche, I think is far more likely for them, because that would give them the XP and the gold boost that they need to get back into this game. But at this point, Tusk still looking for his own kills. Sumail hot on his trail.
And yeah, now Timbersaw finally getting onto the board. And I mean, it just seems like no matter what they do, it just seems like it genuinely doesn't matter. Like, EG is just, their movement's so crisp.
And Vulture's heroes are
Easy to kill.
Subpar.
Yeah. Not optimal, maybe.
Not optimal.
Yeah. They're going to try to turn it. Zai will be flame broke back. There's going to be a sentry ward. They do get him. So, hey, it's not going to be another game where there's no kills on the other side. 8-1 now.
Dang, that's the kill I missed. Jeez.
All right, Sumail. You got a minute and a half to get at least one more kill to tie Peter.
He's tied with Peter.
Oh, no, he is already. One more kill to surpass Peter. I thought Peter
Dyer's
got a third one
bottom
somewhere.
tower is under attack.
My bad.
Yeah, going for the mech 2 on the Tidehunter. Chun God in.
Oh, go get him. Go get him. Ah, lame. Zai continuing to poke around. He's going to get eyes on Negro. And we'll see if they want to engage off of it. Sumail has picked up his Vit Booster, so he's beginning to have that immortal feel.
Yeah, so is yeah, all these heroes are getting kind of there.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
AA, I suppose. Maybe if the Blink Dagger comes out on Bat Rider, unfortunately they don't actually have that much burst
Radiant's
to
top tower is
follow
under
up
attack.
after a Flaming
Dyer's
Lasso.
bottom tower
I guess
is
maybe a
under
little bit
attack.
coming out from the.
Up, Chungon in some trouble. Yep, there's going to be the smoke cloud. Timber chain in. Come on, Sumail, do it. Nope, they're going to be able to make it away. There's going to be an AA blast coming in, and kaboom! Hit all three.
Dyer's bottom
And
tower
we're
is
going to see PPD secure another kill.
Radiant's top
And it's going to end up being not Sumail, so it is going to end up being. We were correct about the first tower kill, by the way. But in
I
the
picked
meantime-
Vulture.
Yep. Oh, you did?
I did.
I picked
I thought they were
EG.
going to 5-man a lot earlier.
Gotta have faith, man. About 10 minutes. Let's see. I didn't even see who got that last kill. Who was it? Yep, PPD. Who would have thought Peter would have the most kills at minute 10?
Yeah, when you get level 6 this early, he's actually level 7.
Dyer's middle tower is
There's a
under
mech
attack.
up as well. I mean, like, this is, I mean, you can prioritize Blink, and, you know, it's fine. You can go either way. But grabbing the mech, what in the hell does Vultur even do? Like, how do you kill these guys now that you have a mech up?
You get a Blink
And
on
hope.
Bat Rider, but he doesn't have a Blink. They're going to try and smoke
Dyer's
without it.
middle tower
Maybe
has
they
fallen.
can catch Timber Saw, but even then it's going to be pretty darn tough because they don't have a way for him to start Timber Chaining
Dyer's
away.
middle tower is under attack.
Spotted out, and Sumail will be lassoed. Do they have the damage? They got a fair amount, and almost able to get away. Doesn't matter.
Dyer's middle
Well-timed
tower is
flame
under
break
attack.
is really what kept him on the ground there. He was in the wind-up animation for the Timber Chain to begin with, and knocked out of it. So 10-2, at least
Dyer's
something
top
going
tower
Vultur's
is
way.
under attack.
And maybe they'll get a tower. They do have the Vlads up on the Abba. Here's where they start 5-manning and grouping up.
Nobody down at bottom willing to defend. In the meantime, EG quite happy to take another tier 1.
Dyer's top tower has fallen.
And now they're going to go ahead and go down there. AA Blast is not going to catch anyone, so whiffed on it.
Now Zai in here with the package.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, poor Oracle.
Yep, super dead. Super dead. TP's coming in, and let's see if they can find someone else. Abaddon decided to hang and try to fight. There is a Ravage ready. If Universe can catch up, Flame Break there. There's the Ricky ult. Not doing a ton of damage. There's the Timber Chain. They do follow it. And the Abaddon not going to make it back home. Maybe actually forgot about the Aphotic Shield being able to speed him up. Doesn't matter. Behind that, another hero dies. And yeah, they're going to go ahead and continue to chase him. They do manage to trigger his borrowed time. PPD with a double kill puts him on a mega kill streak. Those are words that are not spoken much in Dota commentary history. But yeah, EG looking good.
Time to continue the train.
Here we go. Pain train on the way. Fear is the engine. They're going to catch this Oracle once again. Nothing doing. And I believe we're getting into territory where we're at least talking high ground, if not talking a GG.
Dyer's structures are fortified.
Do they even need a high ground this early? Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, there's a Ravage. That caught 2. Chungon's down. Ulti actually did catch the Abba, but they may decide to back off just because they're getting a little low health on their 2 primary damage dealers. Or 2 of their primary damage dealers. Good shards, but no follow-up. And now, coming out on his own, let's see if they can do the damage. Negra does go ahead and use the snowball. Doesn't matter. Sumail back on point. And borrow time once again triggered, so they do manage to get another kill at the very least. Another couple of kills. Universe already spin Ravage, doesn't have it ready. And it feels like EG's actually getting a little sloppy here. They have given up a little more than I think they needed to. Could have just pulled back.
Definitely.
17-4. And Vultur going to try to reset as best they can. Fear on his way to an S and Y. One would imagine has his other club to go with his armlet.
Echo Saber too. You know about Echo Saber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Not that far out of the blue, man.
Just needed to ask.
I thought they actually picked it up. Oh, we did get the Echo Saber. Okay.
Echo Saber.
I knew what it was. I know last couple of times I tuned in was considered kind of a very situational item. What thought, you know, I'm a old school S and Y on, always on the lifestealer kind of a thing.
I'm usually down with that too.
Yep. Is Echo now more like not just? It's obviously a viable pick, but is it more common?
Yeah, it's far more common.
Okay.
The double feast is very good.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Good to know.
And it's also a nice mana. Mana's the same, so you can keep on pushing. Because
Yep.
this is one of Lifestealer's few issues
Yep.
is that he runs out of mana because he never dies.
Yep, exactly. The yeah, the hero, the obvious hero that everyone knew when that game was when that item was patched in, and the hero I saw built on as kind of a situational kind of deal was Sven.
Oh, it's great on Sven.
Yep, I like it on Sven a lot. Mana really helps. Just like it's the farm speed you can get being able to build an Echo Saber helps with the mana. You can just war cry everywhere, like all around throughout your jungle. It actually does help your farm speed pretty decently.
Yeah, especially if you have like a Helmet Dominator or any form of lifesteal.
No, exactly. Get that helm and stack your ancients to go clear them in about 0.8 seconds. Quite fun stuff.
All right, they got the Blink Dagger. There is a DD at bottom that can go to Vulture's way. Are they going to be able to get a kill off of this? Abba is showing in mid, so maybe not the most obvious maneuver coming out from Vulture. Looks like they will run into Sumail. However, the Blink is way far off. No attempt at Flame Break to break the Timber Chain, and Sumail will be out.
Oh
in
my
front.
God! How do you reveal your blink, and this is what you get out of it? That's brutal. That looked like something I would do. You get your blink and like, all right, let's go gank, and then you blink uphill because you feel like it's safer, and actually you just blinked into trouble.
Usually, as soon as that happens, like as soon as your smoke breaks, you place it on reserve ward, so you get clear vision. But it was not the appropriate angle for Vulture to come from, and Sumail kind of was right on, like right in the right place at the right time.
Well, Zai, with the package, we're gonna go headhunting a bit, and he may end up finding a Jakiro.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Visco. Up Sentry, and now they're going to see it. It's going to be too late. Yep. They don't care to engage here, I don't think. They don't even a little bit. Free kill, and they've got Sumail there to help out. And now perhaps high ground, part of their thought process.
Still gotta beware the lasso pulling back, but as long as Universe is there with the Blink Ravage, should not be an issue for EG.
Yeah, doesn't even care about the blink. Just playing right up front. He fine with that. I'm surprised Peter's as close as he is. Think he'd be pulled back a little bit just to increase the AoE on Ice Blast, but
They would get rocked by Blink Ravage. They went on PvD right there.
yep. Well, Roshan, I guess, is an option. And for now, I'm just happy to choke out the map.
And they have an Abba farming in the meantime. This guy's actually 2-0. The only bright side on Vulture's outlook.
Universe, Kushes. This may be a fight here if they decide to engage. Negro just trying to find some safety. The rest of Vulture kind of spread out over the two entryways to this higher plateau near the secret shop. And yeah, that's a free one. Abaddon's by himself. He's got to be real careful. There's going to be a Ravage that got to it. Got Chungod and Visco. Visco gone before he can even blink. And Chungod going to join him as well. Open wounds from behind. Couple auto attacks. PPD is 6-1 and 8, by the way. Secured that kill as well. The only thing really saving Vulture right now is the game. It's so early in the game that the respawn times are so short.
That's when you know you're in trouble.
Yeah. Whatever, like the only reason you're holding high ground is that they literally can't kill you fast enough. They're killing you plenty. They just can't do it fast enough.
Abba getting chopped down by Fear. Universe going pretty darn deep into the T4s, but it is still only 17 minutes, EG.
Yep. And they will pull back, at least for now. 19 charges on Sumail's Bloodstone, by the way. There's going to be an AO. Doesn't catch anything. Peter's had one good one. The rest have kind of been off the mark, but largely it hasn't mattered. S&Y was picked up by Algodon, Ricky Ald has been used.
Wicked sick.
Double kill as Sumail secures another behind that. And I just don't know what they do. It's kind of coming down to, oh, very close call that time at the very least. And Tusk rolls up to the high ground. Doesn't make it himself, though. Caught from behind. And the rest of Vultur. I mean, like, they are literally just killing them over and over and over again, and they're respawning and running out and dying again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yes. That is exactly what's happening here, AC.
All right, so
AA offline, they may look to re-engage upon this. Looks like it's going to hit smack dab onto a...
flat out.
Oof.
There's going to be a lasso, and
Whoa,
he's going to
whoa,
die.
his teammates are not ready for that one.
So how many mega kill streaks do we have now? That's one for Universe. Pretty sure PVD's got one going. No for a fact, Sumail's got one going.
Dyer's top tower.
One thing is, I don't know if they're going to get an Rex before 20.
Yeah, no. Well, note to you and to everyone at home, even if it's a very lopsided stomp, do remember,
Dyer's
20-minute
top
racks is
tower is
tough
under
because
attack.
the respawn timers are actually quite short.
Sick burnage.
They've been at this so long, Universe is about to have Ravage come off cooldown. Like, they have literally just been doing nothing but resetting on the low ground, then moving back in and getting kills.
And Timbersaw is just farming Bloodstone charges, sitting at a whopping
24.
24. Yeah.
He's gonna get
Dyer's
a,
bottom
he's
tower
got
is
another
under
Soul
attack.
Booster, going Octarine next.
Dyer's bottom tower has fallen.
Will they get him? Here we go, carry Abba. Oh,
Ooh.
makes it. That was actually close.
Yeah,
That
very
could have
nice
been a
flame
death.
break coming out from him.
Monster kill.
Zai going to work. And there's, once again, Abba's borrowed time. Fear, they just can't kill the man. A old on point. Chungad dies, killing spree for PPD. And the snowball not going to accomplish much. Caught from behind and just blown to pieces. Borrowed time, 30 seconds. So if they do manage to catch him, he's dead as well. Yep, there's the open wounds. And at this point, I think they're just trying to screw up everyone's compendium predictions. There's a Ravage right outside the fountain. 5-man wipe. Jakiro back up. He's going to come back out and throw out a liquid fire. But I don't know, man. I got nothing else. At this point, commentating the action is like watching. It's like commentating bum fights. There's just something wrong.
How many
about it.
Bloodstone charges do you think Sumail will have at the end of the game?
What's the max?
I don't actually know. I think, doesn't it like reset back to... Does it loop around? Like if you get 999, does it go back to 0?
I could have sworn, it's possible this changed. I could have swore there was a max. Boo, incorrect. I could have swore there was like a theoretical max to it. Someone in Twitch chat or whatever, either tweet at us or Twitch chat us or cap a face. Fuck, I don't know. But EG finally does take the racks. By the way, we were only a minute and a half off. So
Hot stuff.
How much punishment can one Argentinian team take? We will see as the kills keep on happening. Vultur just getting slain right next to their T4s all day, and EG with no sign of stopping the farm.
it's just like,
Dominating.
I don't know. There's so many inappropriate jokes that I want to make, but I just won't because to me they're funny. But I got a feeling. Up there it is. Finally,
Kill.
the mercy killing is over.
Kill.
As EG goes 41-4, 45 kills in a 22-minute game. But more importantly, we got half our predictions correct.
I only got one. I thought that Vultur was just all in YOLO. They did with their draft, but not with their play, and they stood very little chance versus the EG team.
10-1, 10-1, 8-0, 2-2, sad face Zai, and then Fear at 11-0. I'm not sure there's a whole lot to recap. Outclassed, outplayed, outdrafted, and out the door as EG makes it another win and continues their momentum moving forward. And
I hope there's another team aside from FDL that can kind of bust into the top 3,
I'd like to
have a
see it.
chance.
I just, I'd like to see something competitive. We're certainly going to see it when we see those top 3, begin to trade blows. But for now, farm those points, kids, and remember, we just learned, take this away, 22 or before 20-minute racks is tough to accomplish unless you're running like Dragon Knights. Or
What if
some
you
shit.
FF?
And what if you FF? I don't think it counts because it's like it doesn't say it doesn't say ancient destruction because
But-
the ancient blows up at the end of the rack still.
Yeah, but the yeah, okay. But then in your whole base blow up, I don't know. We'll have to see another day.
Another day. One of you guys can try and tweet us out. For now, I'm EC, and that is Merlini. The coverage here at the North American Qualifiers continues courtesy of BTS. Stick with us. We'll be right back.